A Year with God, day 114. The reading for today is out of the book of Ruth. And in the reading it talks about Ruth and her gleaning in the fields and her work ethic, her willingness to try to help out her mother-in-law Naomi. And it talks about her first encounter with Boaz, how she catches Boaz's attention. And Boaz asks about her, and everyone's commenting on everything that she's done and how hard she's working. And so Boaz goes over to her, and he basically offers her his protection. And he tells his harvesters, leave some extra food for her. In the commentary reading, they made an interesting point that I'd never thought about before. They talked about two different models of service. On the one hand, we readily see service in the life of Ruth, as she is gleaning grain in the fields to take care of her and her mother-in-law. So we see that very quickly as a type of service. And they talk about Ruth serving from a position of weakness, but doing so with a joyful and willing spirit, joyfully and willingly doing anything that she can. The other one was interesting. They talked about Boaz serving Ruth from a position of power. And this was something that I hadn't thought of before. I hadn't thought of Boaz in this particular context. But their argument is that Boaz is using the resources and the wealth at his disposal in order to help Ruth and Naomi out. So, whereas Ruth is serving from a position of weakness, Boaz is serving from a position of strength. And he's availing them of the resources that he has. And so we have two different images of service here. The willing, joyful spirit, I don't have much I can do, but whatever I can, that I will do. And then I have a lot of resources at my disposal, and I am more than willing to share them with you if they will in any way, shape, or form help you out approach. And just that interesting contrast between those two different views of service, those two different avenues of service really struck me. So that's day 114.